What's his name? It's Snypes, known by many as Hype Snypes. Came out here from Philadelphia to pursue acting and athleticism, and he can do it all.
Come on, what's my name? Let's go!
And introducing his opponent, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Golden Boy, Jordan Clearwater.
Well, Blake, I would say that training in Black House MMA has certainly paid dividends. The Golden Boy has looked phenomenal in recent action.
He has, man. I said it when I first started training with him, that this kid is a sponge, and the sky is the limit for him. And he's been coming here to the United Wrestling Network and putting it all on the line, and been using that Midas touch to take home W after W.
Yeah, great wins. Likes of EJ Sparks, and it transferred over to pay-per-view as well, Alyssa. You were on hand. Big victory on the debut of Primetime Live as Jordan Clearwater hit that Midas touch to perfection on Will all day. An impressive victory.
It certainly was, and I know Blake has talked about the fact that Jordan Clearwater has really perfected that Midas touch, that big boot. He can hit it from anywhere, and it's absolutely devastating.
Tough opposition, though, here in Snypes. And you talk about training, you talk about camps. Let's talk about this. Snypes was trained by none other than the legendary Gangrel, the Vampire Warrior. Gangrel's wrestling asylum out there in Florida. Also spent some time with the likes of, of Rikishi, Black Pearl, and Knox Pro Wrestling. So he's had great training as well. And there you see it, fundamentally sound, takes down Jordan Clearwater. Now, what have you worked on in terms of, as he goes for the cover, groundwork with the Golden Boy?
So we've done everything from submission attacking, submission defense, takedowns. Our training has been a little bit of everything. It's a mixed martial arts work that works everywhere. So he's very well-rounded. It hasn't just been the striking that we've been working on.
So you've turned him into just an all-around freestyle fighter at this point in your estimation?
He's a killing machine, man. And that Midas touch, it is lights out. Beautiful transitions by both guys here. Snypes is very well versed in standing submission grappling.
Snypes actually moved to Los Angeles from the East Coast. Oh, are the shoulders down, or is he? Oh, okay, only a 1 count. Snypes able to make his way out.
Jordan Clearwater did a fantastic job of getting the upper hand there to get leverage to put Snypes on his back. Snypes had him in that top wrist lock, but the leverage adjustment was able to give Jordan Clearwater the takedown.
You're right, though, Alyssa. Snypes came out here looking for stardom. He's paying for it right now. It could be a tough go at it when people move out looking to make it in the biz, as they say, and he's getting smothered right now by the Golden Boy.
But still finding himself under the bright lights of Hollywood is Snypes. Got to look on the bright side, Todd. Yep. Oh, but...
And Snypes is tough, but this is not where you want to be. And I do believe, just from the eye test here, Blake, that the Golden Boy has really worked on his weight training. It's put on some size as well.
Absolutely. We have not just been doing skill training. We've been doing a lot of physical training. His endurance, his power output, his strength. Everything is on point.
You want to talk about output, you talk about that sharp back elbow by Snypes. It found its mark. Reversal. Might have rocked him. Drops down. Nice shot there. Snypes, very elusive. Goes upstairs with the head kick. Stealing a little page out of the Golden Boy playbook. And only comes out with a 1 count, though.
So we saw Jordan take a few shots right there, starting with that back elbow in the corner. We saw him get a little frustrated. When people start fighting with emotions, they get a little sloppy, and we saw that just now with Jordan Clearwater. He's got to keep a level head in there.
Well, trying to keep him level and trying to level him is Snypes. Snypes, a native Philadelphian. He's super brash, a bit of a loudmouth. He's always got something to say. And right now, he's trying to shut up Jordan Cruz by blocking off his airway.
Oh, it makes sense. Wasn't Johnny LaQuasto from Philadelphia originally?
This is true.
Not for nothing, just saying. Clearwater. Oh, look at this.
Big right hand there from Snypes.
Takes him off his feet, and you talked about the Golden Boy's eating some shots. He's had a lot of success on Primetime Live, Championship Wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling, but he is fighting himself in a heck of a battle here with Hype Snypes, living up to the hype.
Snypes is very smart. He's doing damage on that right leg, potentially going to try and take the Midas touch out of the equation. That's a type of defense that I hadn't thought of. Guys want to try and avoid it, this, that, and the other, but why not go head on and just attack the leg so it can't attack you back?
literally head on. It looked like Snypes just gave a headbutt to the hamstring of Jordan Clearwater.
He did indeed. And that's, I think, is that one of the risks that you take? I know that Clearwater's an all-around great fighter, but when an opponent knows that primary weapon is the Midas touch, does it might not force the hand of his opponent to try and make it a non-factor?
It's very smart, Hypes. That's why I say that. I have shown Jordan Clearwater. We've worked plenty on setting up from so many different areas. We've seen him land finishes on Will all day at Primetime Live. A lot of different Midas touch finishes. But we're seeing smart fighting out of Snypes, good tactics in attacking that leg.
Oh, you better be careful here. Snypes was flirting with disaster. You can't play around with the Golden Boy, especially in his recent mindset. He's out to prove that he's the best. Measures him now. Clothesline by Clearwater, trying to get some feeling back in that leg. Not sure if he can even utilize the Midas touch at this point, guys.
Here comes the aggression out of Clearwater, though. This is something else we've been working on, is going in and bringing the fight to your opponent.
Ooh, shrugged off the Bulldog, and that might be because the leg is compromised. Snypes, look out here. Uranagi into the cover, deep hook of the leg, putting more pressure on the leg in the process. Only a count of 2. Clearwater is being put through the ringer.
He is being put through the ringer, but I have put this kid in tough spots in training. He's got what it takes to continue hanging in there. He's not in as bad a place, I don't think, than it looks.
Snypes perched up top. What's my name? Well, it's not victorious, not just yet. Misses the elbow, and that might give Jordan the space he needs off the launch pad. There it is! Midas touch. Thanks for playing. Good night. Gets it done.
Here is your winner, Jordan Clearwater.
Impressive victory. We're going to take a look back. Replay brought to you by Primetime Live each and every week. Fight TV, traditional pay-per-view. Blake, take us through a look at this Midas touch that took out Snypes.
So as you can see, Snypes had some forward momentum going into that, and it is like a head-on car crash. Those two things slammed together. Midas touch, night, night.
More to come on Championship Wrestling, and standing by, here we go, Clint Armstrong going to get a word with the Golden Boy. Take it away, Clint.
Congratulations, Jordan. Very impressive victory for the Golden Boy.
I'm here to send a message. Richie, Flex, I saw what you did out there. You took advantage of an opportunity and then ran with your tail tucked between your legs and hid. See, I'm no coward. Jordan Clearwater is no coward at all. So I'm calling the two of you out. I'm calling the two of you out. And when we step face to face in that ring, you can run and you can hide. But one thing I can promise you is that I'll be following. And there's only 2 outcomes. Left leg hospital, right leg cemetery.